Welcome to the French Wedding Podcast with your host Naïm, the only podcast in English about weddings in France. Great conversations, tips and insights about your French wedding, some wisdom before your big day, and the opportunity to hear wedding professionals actually living and working in France, only for your day to be the most amazing to remember.
Hello everyone and welcome to the French Wedding Podcast. Greetings from France. This is the place where we're recording this show. I'm Naïm, professional ceremony officiant based in my hometown, Paris, and I created this show especially for future brides and grooms willing to get married in Paris or anywhere in France. Each episode is an occasion to meet a main actor of the industry, can be a vendor such as a wedding planner, hair and makeup artists, bridal salon, videographer, venue owner, bloggers, you name it. This show exists to bring you some insight about how people do things in France regarding the wedding industry, but we also share funny stories, things to know, and special memories when we happen to work together on the very same wedding. Today my guest is Fanny, a young and talented hair and makeup artist based in Paris. After graduating successfully from a master in marketing and digital communication, she decided to pursue her true passion and start her own hair and makeup business. What Fanny is really looking for is to establish a relationship based on trust for her clients and make sure that every detail is spot on for your D-Day. We'll hear more about her views in the episode, so without further delay, please welcome Fanny on the French Wedding Podcast. Fanny, welcome to the show.
Hi Naïm, thank you for inviting me.
Thank you so much for being here with me today. I really appreciate your time. We just had a little issue with the first recording.
Yes.
We are very honest. So this is the second take. Now I'm sure that everyone can hear us. I wanted to start this episode by thanking you again for your time. And I wanted to ask you about your background, first of all. How did you start it and what did you study? Tell me a little bit more.
So, about my background, I got digital communication and marketing degrees. And then I work in the office as a marketing manager. And then I start my business in July from last year as a makeup artist and hairstylist. Right.
And so we are currently in March. So this is more or less 8 or 9 months in business, right?
Yes, correct. Yeah.
Right. And how does it go so far?
It goes pretty well.
Yes.
I start to have clients from Asia. Okay. And also for United States.
You're Asian, right?
Yes, I'm Asian.
This is what I can see.
Yes.
That you guys cannot see yet. Yes. But yeah, Fanny is definitely Asian. Where about exactly? Where in Asia?
I'm from China, Indonesia. Right. So my mom is Indonesian and my dad is from Hong Kong.
Okay, good.
Yes.
So you are fluent in some of these languages?
Yes, I can speak Cantonese and a little bit of Mandarin.
Okay, well, for the listeners who are worried about the translations in French or anything like that, don't worry, Fanny, she has you sorted.
Yes.
That's no problem. So you started as a marketing manager.
Yes.
Which is quite different from hairdresser and
yes, completely.
and makeup. Like, what was the transition? What did you decide? How was the thing? Tell me the story.
Well, because I got a sister, a big sister. She's photographer for a wedding also.
Is she working here in Paris as well?
Yes.
Well, don't hesitate. What's her name?
Yes, her name is Céline Chan.
Céline Chan. I will put the Instagram profile and the website on the show notes for the listeners, just in case you want to see it. So yeah, your sister, Céline.
So she started a few years ago.
Okay.
And sometimes I assist her. And I did her client's makeup and hairstyle. Okay. Then at this moment, I was still on my studies. Okay. So I had to finish my studies. And then when I got my marketing degrees, I was like, okay, let's try in the marketing sectors. And then I work in the office and I feel like I don't really like it. Okay. I don't really like being in the office morning to 5. So I started to do my own business. Good. Because I feel like there's work for everyone in this industry, so let's try.
Yes, your sister, she helped you? Like she brought you some clients and she worked with you?
Yes, I think that we kind of work together sometimes, even if she has her own the network. But sometimes, yes, we work together.
Okay, that's a good complementarity. I think.
Right.
She's taking the pictures, and you're making everyone look beautiful.
Yes,
that's good. It's always good, I think, to work in family.
Yes.
I was looking at your website, and I could see that you're highlighting that you like your client to trust you.
Yes.
And I could not disagree with that. But how do you build this? How do you maintain this trust with your clients? How do you do that?
So I think that it's really important for a bride to be to trust the makeup artist, because the makeup and the hair are really important part during the D-Day.
That's true.
And we know that on the D-Day it can be stressful because we get a lot of surprise.
I'm laughing because I have some memories of kind of stressful moments. Yeah.
So I know that for the bride it can be really stressful, but I want them to know that they can trust me.
Okay.
I will make them relax during the makeup session.
Right.
And I think that the makeup and the hair, like I said, are really important part on the D-Day. So they have to trust me when they book with me.
I agree with that.
They have to know that I'm here for them.
Yeah, you have their back.
Yes.
Yeah? So when the brides are booking your services, they're gonna book you, or do you have a team of people working with you or for you, or is it only you?
It's only me for the moment.
Right.
For the future, I wanted to have a team, but by now it's only me.
Yeah, it's always good to start on your own.
Yes.
And then develop the skills and the knowledge and everything that's related to your industry before having a team of people working for you under your name. Also the trials, you're not the only one, but most people are proposing trials when it comes to hair and makeup. Why do you think it's a good idea, and why do you think that it's something needed sometime?
I always recommend to my clients to do a trial a few weeks before the D-Day.
Okay.
Because as we said, on the D-Day it can be kind of stressful.
Right.
So I always recommend them to book a trial with my D-Day service.
Okay.
So I can meet them personally and directly, and I can know better their style, they need, and what they expect for the D-Day.
Right. And you're also proposing this service for the bridesmaids as well, yeah?
Yes.
Which is good.
Because sometimes the bridesmaids want to have the same makeup for all the bridesmaids. So I think that it's better to have one makeup artist for every bridesmaid.
Yes, so you're coming and you're doing some kind of chain work, right?
Yes.
To be like, that could be stressful for you and sometimes, no?
Yeah, so that's why when they book with me, I tell them that it would take like 1 hour for the brides.
Okay, so you already have the times figured out.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Wow, that's pretty good. Good organization.
Thank you.
Sometimes people are not that organized, but yeah, it's a good thing. It's I think it's pretty important to work and have these trust schedules recommended. I think it makes everything go smoothly.
Yes.
What is your best memory so far? Do you have one? Something that pops up in your mind?
Yes, I got a client that booked with me for her engagement, and then now she booked with me for her wedding day.
Okay.
So this is why I said on my website, the relationship that I have with my clients, it's a long-term relationship.
Okay.
I don't just do the makeup for one event. I want to bring them a service for a long term.
Right.
So that's why the trust is really important.
I think it's pretty extensive.
Yeah.
And what would you recommend for a bride when it comes to the moment that they have to choose you or a makeup artist? What would you say to them? What's important? What's not?
So I think that the most important thing is the style. If my style fit them, they need, it's the most important things, but also the feeling. Okay. We have to have a good feeling,
good connection
between us, because I will be here on the D-Day doing the preparation. So I think that these are the two most important
good connection. I think it's pretty important. That's what a lot of people are saying, and it's also a human thing. Like,
yes, right.
It doesn't really matter of course the service is important, but it's also when it comes to choose the experience and the thing that you're sharing and everything. Usually your brides, they're contacting you 1 year before their event, 2 months before the event.
So in general, they book with me, like I would say 6 months before the wedding day.
Okay.
Yes. Mm-hmm. Especially when they come from abroad, they have to search for a makeup artist quite early.
Yes.
So it can go from 4 months to 1 year.
Okay, this is like the average that you've seen in your long career so far.
Yes, so far, yes.
What is the main thing that you think is important for people to know on the day of their wedding? Is it the importance of the timing? Is it the importance of the ceremony, or the quality of the thing, or what do you think?
I think that it's all of it has to be in harmony. When you got time during the D-Day, you are not stressful like if you are on the rush, you know.
Yes.
But you have to book vendors that give you a quality service. Mm-hmm. So I think that it's all of it together.
Right,
mixed together.
The combination.
Yes, right.
Good. Your clients, they can reach you on Skype, or they can call you before? You can do some kind of video call, or
yes,
how do you
course.
do that?
When my clients book with me, they have to know that I'm here for them.
Okay.
You know, I get their back, because it's really important for the brides to be.
Yeah.
I know that sometimes they get a lot of questions, like, do I have enough hair to do this hairstyle? How it's my eyebrows? So I need to be there for them.
Yeah, so I could see on your website that you're answering already a lot of frequently asked questions.
Yes.
And that makes a lot of sense, because tons of details that you're thinking about straight away, like, oh my god, my hair, my this, my that.
Yeah.
So I think it's pretty helpful to have you letting them know that you have their back.
Yes.
And proposing them some solutions. Did you have some brides that were like very stressed or very like anxious before their wedding?
Yes, I got American brides. I didn't do her makeup, but I did her bridesmaid makeup.
Okay.
And one of them was pregnant.
Okay.
During the D-Day. So when I did her makeup, she was sweating a lot, but this is not a problem.
Okay,
but she was really stressful. Okay. And she cried. She doesn't know what she wants. So that's why I said the trial is very important, because on the D-Day sometimes you don't know what you want.
Right.
You don't know exactly the makeup you want and the hair you want. So it can be stressful for both of them.
Everybody, yeah.
Yeah.
So that's why you recommend also the trial.
Oh yes, yeah.
That's very important, I think. Yeah, people usually don't think about it. I'm not in the hair and makeup business. I've only been working with a lot of talented people.
Yeah.
And the little thing that I could see was the little advice that I gained from that is always listen to the people who are in the business.
Yes.
Because they know better.
Exactly.
At the end of the day, you always think that you don't need a trial, and then suddenly on the D-Day you're like, oh my god, why is it so stressful? Why is it this
completely,
and that?
Yeah.
And then you realize, you're like, oh, I remember my wedding planner or the hair and makeup artist. They said, I recommend you to do a trial.
Yes.
This is better for you. So it's always better, I think, to pay a little extra in order to be quiet and easy on the D-Day.
Yeah.
And do you work only in Paris and the region, or do you work anywhere in France? What do you do?
No, I'm based in Paris. Okay. But I can travel.
Okay. Anywhere?
Yeah. Anywhere, yeah. Even abroad, yeah.
Even abroad. That's good. That's good. There's a lot of vendors who are proposing this service.
Yes.
I think it's very, very interesting. Have you been working in the south of France, for example?
Not yet.
Yeah. Did you had some inquiries or
Not
people?
Yet.
Not yet.
For the moment, my brides, they are based in Paris.
Okay.
Or if they are from abroad, they book for Paris. and nearby.
Okay. Yeah. Paris is
it's a beautiful city. Yeah.
Yes. We have to say that as French people, but it's true.
Yes.
This is true. Do you have brands? You're working with brands I've seen on your website. Do you use special brands for each type of brides, or because I don't know anything about makeup? I don't have a second life yet, so you have to educate me on this.
Well, I use professional brands like MAC Cosmetics, Dior, Chanel, Armani, but sometimes I also use the drugstore product because some products are really good in the quality. So I can have a lot of products in my kits from a lot of brands. All those products, they can be used if people are allergic or this kind of thing. Yes.
Like, because sometimes people want to know that.
Yes, I already got some clients that has eczema. So I know how to prep the skin before the makeup.
You've been through a lot of training, looks like.
Really?
Right? Yeah. Well, it looks like you're in business, so you know what you're doing. But have you been trained by special?
Yes, I've been trained first by myself.
Special agents or anything?
No, I was trained first by myself because since I'm in the middle school, I did makeup on myself first, and then on my friends, on my family. So I know that it's important to use good product on the skin. And then I did a training with a makeup artist from Paris, another training for the hair with a hairstylist in Paris also.
All right. So when was the exact moment that you decided to just let go your job, just go full time with your new company?
Well, it was last year, so in 2019.
July?
Yeah.
Now it's 2020.
Yes. So I start to think about it in January.
Of last year.
Yes, of last year. And then I quit the job in July. I did my training in end of July, and I start my business in August. So it was really fast. I already knew that I don't want to work in the office no more. So.
And you already had some clients with you, like some inquiries, or you just left your job and then started to look for clients?
I just left my job.
Wow.
Yes. So I take the risk.
Yeah, that's risky.
Yes.
Wow, sometimes the risk pays a lot. You never know. And it was your true calling. You were passionate about makeup and hairdressing since you're a kid?
Yes.
Right.
First, the first passion was the makeup. And then I thought like some brides want to have one person to do both. So it's like, why not to do a training for the hairstyle and to offer this service.
That's nice.
Yeah.
That's pretty good. Your background of marketing and digital communication, does it help you to for your business to promote it? Like, what do you do?
Yes, so I did my own website. I promote in my own social network. So I have these skills to know how to communicate with my clients. So it's make things easier, I think.
It's always good when you start a business to do everything on your own, even if you can go crazy sometimes.
Yes.
But it's good to start and just being educated and try to do things on your own so that you can save some money to find clients. Do you work with international clientele? Do you work with French people? Is there someone you don't work with? Because it looks like you're working with the whole planet. That's a good thing.
No, most of my clients, for the moment, they are from Asia. And also from the United States. All right. But I also get some clients from France.
And
I'm open to it.
People they can book you straight away through your website.
Yes.
They can go to your website and contact you.
Yes.
And do you have more often people going that way, or do you have recommendations from other vendors?
Most of them are recommendations from wedding planner, photographer. But some clients, they just booked me by themselves.
Right. Straight up.
Yes.
No discussion. Okay, I book you. This is you that I want. That's a good thing. And what is the best compliment that you received? Can you remember something like that?
Yes, I get a lot of clients that I'm really professional.
Yeah.
And that I use good products.
Okay.
Yes, I think that it's really important because a bride doesn't want to see her makeup goes away during the D-Day.
Oh yeah.
So it's really important to.
That's important.
To have a good kit.
People they can, if they're planning to have like just a little elopement, for example, or very small ceremony very quickly in some Paris landmarks, like what we do often. You're able to do that as well.
Yeah.
You will go and go to the landmark and prepare them,
of course,
or no problem with that.
Yeah, no problem.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's good. Your availability, you work all year?
Yes, I work all year.
That's good.
Especially on my first year, I have to be available for all my clients. Yeah.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much for being part of this episode. And you can find more about Fanny at yatbeauty.com. This is yatbeauty.com. And do you want to say something else to wrap it up?
No, thank you again for inviting me, and I hope to see my future brides really soon.
Perfect. Thank you so much, Fanny, and have a good day. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Hey guys, thanks again for listening to the show today. You can find more information on our guests in the show notes, as well as my contact and my website. If you have any questions regarding your French wedding, I'm happy to help. Also, please do not hesitate to leave a review for the show. There's also a link for that. That will literally take 1 minute of your precious time and will mean the world to me. I always appreciate your support. Thank you again very much for your time and feedback. Wishing you a great day or a great night anywhere you are in the world. I send you some good vibrations, and we'll talk to you again soon for a new episode. Bye bye.